Allied Glass, one of the world's most efficient glass-making companies. If you consider for 1 second of how much we use glass for, the beverages we drink, the food we store, all of this is prior doings of glass companies everywhere, especially this one. Glass is a prime material that produces extreme significant value, which this trustworthy company believes is one of the purest and delicate materials we have available to us on this planet. But how exactly is glass made here? Endlessly retrievable and 100% recyclable, glass packaging is ultimately repurposed and reshaped every day, and it can be done right here. It starts out with raw materials such as silica mixed with sand, soda ash and limestone cullet. Cullet is the recycled remains of glass that has been marked as unusable through the factory so that the process can start all over again. These ingredients are then measured and run through a furnace that stands at to over 1850 degrees Celsius, heated from the furnace control room. The heating lava is now molten glass and passes through the 4 health before it reaches the spout bowl. The molten glass is then compressed and pushed through a hole or group of holes to form gobs. These gobs are delivered through the first stage of forming process. From here, the formed shape is then transferred into the mold blower, where it is then compressed even more, allowing the bottle to take its final shape. These containers can now be transferred to the leer, where the bottles can be allowed to cool gradually to stop stresses in the container from unevenly cooling. At the leer exit, bottles are coated with a special chemical to stop them from scuffing. Once through the leer and cooled to a room temperature, the bottles can now be rigorously tested for various manufacturing defects to ensure that these containers do not make it to the customer. Containers that do not meet the stringent requirements are blown off and rejected. Bottles are also visually inspected by hand to check the quality containers are being produced. After inspection, bottles now need to be palletized and ready to dispatch to the customer for filling. Bottles are also checked against specification in the labs. Once the bottles are checked thoroughly, they are then restacked and placed onto crates where they are grouped together to be used for one sale. When they have been finally perfected, the bottles then pass through on crates to the packaging machine where the giant crate of bottle designs are packed properly. They are then lifted through into storage and await to be stacked into groups of trucks which drive them into the leading bottle branded shops and supermarkets all around the country. Allied Glass, trusted by the world's leading brands. Allied Glass, trustworthy.